All right, let's talk about something that can feel absolutely huge. If you're planning a move with a family member who has special needs, well, you already know that finding the right home can feel like climbing a mountain. But today, we're gonna break it all down step by step. So let's just dive right in.
And that's okay. You're in the right place, and we're going to navigate it together. I like to think of this less as a stressful move and more like a quest to find a true sanctuary for your family. And you know what? Every good quest needs a map, so let's consider this our guide.
So, where does our quest begin? It starts with the blueprint for your sanctuary, the house itself. The physical building is the foundation for absolutely everything else. So let's dig into the features that really matter.
You know, what's really amazing is how small features can make a massive difference in daily life. Single-level living? That completely eliminates the daily battle with stairs. Zero-step entrances mean you're not trying to conquer a mini mountain just to get inside. And simple things like wide hallways or lever-style handles instead of knobs, these can boost independence and safety every single day.
Let's focus as of doorway space is everything. It's that crucial wiggle room. It's the difference between a smooth entrance and that frustrating little door frame dance.
And this just nails the point perfectly, doesn't it? It's such a relatable way to think about it. It's not just about meeting some building code, it's about creating genuine comfort and real ease of movement in your own home.
Of course, a house doesn't exist on an island. You have to think about what I call your care radius. How close do you really need to be to your go-to services? A short drive to therapy, or to the right school, or to a trusted doctor can dramatically cut down on daily stress and all those logistical headaches.
Now, for many families, especially those with autistic members, the sensory environment is just paramount. This comparison shows it perfectly. You're looking for a home that kind of whispers, "You're safe here," not one that's shouting with stimulation. Swapping a noisy street for a quiet cul-de-sac or harsh lighting for soft, dimmable options. That can create a true haven that reduces anxiety and just promotes calm. And that feeling of safety absolutely extends outdoors. A secure, fenced-in yard isn't just a nice-to-have feature. For many parents, it's an oasis of calm. It's that priceless peace of mind you get knowing your loved one can enjoy the freedom of being outside in a totally protected space.
So, we've talked about the house, but the right house is really only half the story. It is just as important to find your supportive village, and that means finding the right neighborhood.
When you start exploring different areas, this question right here, this is one of the most important questions you can possibly ask. And don't just rely on the official websites. Here's a pro tip. Find the local online parent groups and ask this question directly. That's where you'll get the honest, real-world feedback from people who are already navigating the system. As you explore, kind of be a detective. Look for these tangible signs of an inclusive community. Are there adaptive sports leagues? Playgrounds that are truly accessible for everyone. These aren't just amenities. They're signals that the community is engaged and actively welcoming to residents of all abilities. Seeing a paratransit bus or ramps at the library tells a really powerful story. So how do you find that right vibe? Well, you have to test drive the neighborhood. Visit in the morning and then come back at night. Literally get out and walk or roll the sidewalks to see how accessible they really are. Chat with people you see. A warm smile from a future neighbor can tell you way more than any brochure. And ultimately, you just have to trust your gut. You'll know it when you feel it. Look, this whole thing can feel completely overwhelming, which is why it's so crucial to remember. You are not alone in this. It's time to assemble your expert team.
Think of it as your personal support crew. You're going to want contractors who actually understand accessible design, therapists who can help you adapt the new space, advocates for the school system, and community connectors who can plug you into local support networks right away. I absolutely love this definition. A special education advocate is your personal GPS for the new school district. They know the laws, they speak the language, and they know exactly how to make sure your child's individualized education plan, their IEP, is honored from day one. They are such an invaluable guide in unfamiliar territory. And often, this whole team is quarterbacked by a specialist, someone like a real estate advisor who focuses specifically on inclusive relocation. The best part is, they usually have a whole vetted network of these experts ready to go, which just smooths the entire transition so you can focus on your family.
Which brings us to the final and most rewarding part of our journey, arriving home at last. Finding that one place where you can finally just exhale and say, "We're home."
This quote really gets to the very heart of it all. The goal isn't just to find a house that works, it's to find a home that feels like a warm embrace, a place that actively supports and nurtures your loved one, rather than presenting them with obstacles every single day.
And a final piece of advice for you, the caregiver. Moving is stressful. Please remember to take care of yourself. Find the humor in the chaos, because let's be honest, there will be chaos. And celebrate the small wins, even if it's just finding the box with the coffee maker. Those little moments of joy make all the difference.
So as you embark on this quest, just remember this: you are not just moving boxes. You are courageously and thoughtfully laying the foundation for your family's next beautiful chapter. A chapter of greater comfort, support, and happiness. And what will that new chapter look like for you?